IRCC has dropped another firecracker. This time it's like almost like a bomb, and this time it's on visit visa applications. Oh my God, I mean, imagine all those agents out there who have been sending 10-year multiple entry visas to Canada. What are they going to do? I am talking about the new change that has come for visit visa applications. And this time, you see, under normal circumstances, IRCC, whenever they approve a visit visa, they will usually issue it for up to the validity of the passport. So if your passport is valid for 10 years, then you would get a 10-year validity multiple entry. And it's always the same. It's a standard document that is issued. Effective immediately, now IRCC will issue new visas based on the entire discretion of the visa officers, where the visa officer will decide what should be the validity of your visas and whether you should get a single entry or multiple entry. This is pretty much like Schengen visas, where your purpose of visit will define whether you should get a multiple entry or a single entry, and for how many days, and what is the validity period of that visa. So don't be surprised if you see people getting visas for 6 months validity, 1 year validity, 2 years validity, and it could only be a single entry visa, or it of course can be multiple entry. Several factors will come into play here, whereas your purpose of visit, why are you visiting? Does your visa warrants the fact that you need to visit Canada multiple times? Are you visiting Canada to visit family, whereby you will be coming to Canada more frequently? Or is it like one-time visit where you are visiting on a business purpose, or you're coming for an event, you're coming for a conference? In those cases, it could very well be a single entry visa. Then there are other situations. What is your previous travel? Have you traveled to Canada before? Have you always complied with the law of the land? What is your financial standing? Is it financially viable for you to travel, to make these frequent visits? Are you employed? What kind of employment are you in? All these factors will now define whether you get a single entry visa, whether you get a multiple entry visa, and what is the validity of those visas. This was pretty much prevalent earlier in 2008, 2009, 2010. Until then, they changed it to multiple entry for 10 years or as per the passport validity. But this change is now effective immediately. If you already have a visa on your passport, you don't need to worry. If you already have a visa and you're traveling to Canada, then this does not impact you. All current valid visas, documents on your passports, they remain valid until the expiry date. So that is not changing. So please don't worry about it. People whose applications are in process already, now those may be impacted because the new change does not say that this is applicable only to new applications or the existing applications. All it says that this change is now in effect, which could basically means that even if you have submitted an application already, then this new change could affect the validity of those visas as well. But at this point of time, this is Liberal government's, or this is the current government's effort in trying to restrict as many visas as they can, or as many people who are coming to Canada as they can, so that they can show to the Canadian people that they are serious about restricting the number of people coming to Canada. Another change, another day. This is the life of an immigration practitioner.